Welcome back, everyone. We are moving away from safe, neutral tones and working on a bright, vibrant yellow paper. Step 1, the foundational sketch. Let's get started. The first step is critical, but it's the most forgiving. I always start with a light white pencil. This isn't about making marks that last forever, it's about setting up your proportions and perspective. Think of it like this: you are a sculptor and you are just blocking out the rough shape of the clay before you cut into it. Use the white pencil to sketch out your main volumes. Because this is colored paper, the white pencil is and it's easy to adjust. I'm using a polychromos pencil here, but any high quality colored pencil will work. I like to get the camera structure or whatever product you are drawing looking solid in terms of perspective and proportions. Check your horizon lines and vanishing points. Once you are happy with the general shape, we lock it in. I bring in a very light fine point marker, a zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2 to anchor the key edges. Step 2, building local color and midtones. I start with a yellow marker that matches the base paper as closely as possible. Why? Because we need to fill in the primary volumes and establish where the light is hitting. This blends the paper into your drawing and gives you a solid uniform base. Now things get interesting. To make the form pop, to turn a flat shape into a 3D object, we need to introduce the shadows. Here's the golden rule of colored paper rendering. Don't just add black, add the darker version of the paper's color. So I layer an orange marker onto the underside bevels and the secondary planes, the areas that are turned away from the light source. By using a warm, darker shade of the paper's base hue, you create a smooth, believable shadow transition. It looks harmonious because it's all within the same color family. This is a classic technique in industrial design. It prevents the sketch from looking muddy or like you just applied a filter over the top. It feels organic. Step 3, deep contrast and specular materials. Now, how do we create deep contrast without losing that warm feel? For my camera, I focus on the parts that need to look like different materials. I use a neutral gray marker specifically for the high-tech elements, the lens element, the photo ejecting from the bottom, and the deep structural shadows. Here is a pro tip for product design students. Mixing cool grays against your warm yellow environment does something brilliant. It gives the lens glass that reflective cold look. It makes the mechanical parts feel distinct from the warm plastic outer shell. This color temperature contrast, warm versus cool, is what tricks the eye into seeing different materials in a single sketch. Don't be afraid of the dark values, push the contrast. The deep gray shadows near the ejection slot give the product weight and gravity. Step 4, the final magic highlights. Now for the step that brings the drawing to life, the white highlights. We've used the paper as our mid-tone. We've used orange for our shadows and grey for our dark accents. But if you don't add the brights, it will still feel flat. This is where the magic happens. Using a white pencil and a white gel pen, I hit the top surfaces, the rounded corners, and the lens surface to simulate specular reflections. This is the gloss, the reflection of the light source. Here's the trick: if you are rendering a product, these highlights need to be sharp. A gel pen gives you that crisp, opaque pop that a pencil just can't match. This instantly pulls the drawing off the page. It gives it that 3D volume that separates a student sketch from a professional render. The last step is just a quick pass with the fine marker for those extra edge crispness details and sign it. That is how you render on vibrant yellow paper. Remember, the key takeaway here is not about the yellow, it's about understanding value and temperature. By matching the paper's base color with your markers and moving to warmer, darker tones for shadows, you create a rendering that is cohesive, punchy, and professional. If you enjoyed this technique, hit the like button and drop a comment letting me know what color paper we should try next. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next render.